All right, back at it again. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Subnautica Below Zero. As my prawn suit has a hard time getting out of there. Man, we learned so much. We have just overloaded inventory of way too many things. If you haven't seen the last episode, definitely check it out. We went through all the way through the Mercury II and learned a ton of different things. But we have all of these logs to get through, so we'll take them one at a time and start with, I guess, counting of the Mercury II crash. Sure, we'll just start at the top and work our way down. So,
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing, and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight, and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured a rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
so that was Yasmin aquarium. I think we have all the aquarium module pieces. Yeah, we do. Thank you. That was Yasmin, and that has to do with Stefanos saved me. This is an entirely different crew from the other Altera personnel that we were working with, because this is all straight up Mercury II. And we think that may be a full loss of the crew, but we don't know that yet. So I heard the sound of metal tearing for a split second. Everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. That sounds like the laser from the first game. So I'm wondering if Mercury II, when it landed, because, hold on, I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff, since the crew is short-handed because of everything. So it seems like the Mercury II may have landed, and then for some reason they were doing an emergency takeoff, and as they took off, they got shot with the bright green laser from the first game, and then that's what kind of split it into two, and ended up sending it down for the count. Give me just a second. I gotta take this call real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So yeah, I feel like because of the emergency takeoff, they were trying to leave the planet, and then they got shot back down. And when they got shot, it split the metal or the ship in half, you know, because it it just cut right through, and yeah, a lot of people got lost.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now most of the crew wants to get home. I understand that, but this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore. I desperately hope this pans out. Oh, I can't wait till we get into communication range with Soul again. Layla and the kids would love to hear this. I mean, it's rough being away from them so long, but this might just make it worth it. I'll be able to give them so much more.
Oh, he's so excited. Okay, so the other thing I'm remembering as well is that the ships. Now, the sunbeam got shot on the way down, but the main job of the laser was to keep people from leaving the planet because they didn't want anything they gotten the virus on board the ship or from any fish or anything that they had taken to spread. The whole point was to avoid the spread of the Kara, I think it's Kara virus. So he was, asking for the ship to go down. So it might be that they actually were able to land safely, and then afterwards were told, or like basically, hey, you can't. The laser kept them from being able to take off. So we don't know why they had to do an emergency takeoff, though. This is probably going to be explained here.
O'Brien's belt, this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No. I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land. Frigid. Cursed. Between these tunneling creatures and the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them. But we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back. But I don't think I can land here safely. Twice. I hate this. But I have to leave them behind. I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
Wow, that's super rough. Okay, so clearly they were able to land despite the thing shooting at them, likely. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. Which only led to even further disaster as they were trying to take off. The ship got just ripped apart. And in addition to that, they left people behind in a cave. It's one of the things that, like, I'm like, oh, maybe we can find the cave, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to find the cave because that's just terrible. When we were grabbing the water and the food, those might have been the survival kits they were packing, but yeah, the fact that she had to leave them behind, that's a terrible, terrible choice to have to make. And they were definitely sick with the virus. That's just, oh my gosh. I don't know. It's gut-wrenching at the very least.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started off so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were going to be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. Some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the bio-patent payoffs will be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Ah, man. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
Ugh, that's so rough. And honestly, that SOS signal, that's where we went. And then do you remember the giant squid-faced creature that we had to deal with and the little tentacle, the spiky tentacle monsters? I mean, seriously, if you just weren't prepared, and we got hit by it hard, we just, fortunately, were able to survive it. But, all he wants to do is go home. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. He just wants to go see his family again. And he was the same one that was so excited about the aliens. He was freaking out about the SOS signal and stuff. And now we eventually got caught up with Alan's SOS signal, and it's stuck, Alan's now stuck with us, but...
Well, we landed safely, despite my apprehension. Diana, damned adrenaline junkie, took one of her defining risks, and it paid off. Why hire me as the maintenance engineering officer if you aren't going to listen to their advice? Papa. I didn't go to school for 8 years and get 3 degrees for nothing. I tried to convince Diana that we don't need to stop for repairs. That's what the drift drive and the secondary propulsion system are for. It's just a bit slower, but she's in charge, not me. On the plus side, I get to work with Yasmin. I didn't know she was such a busybody. She's been going around the whole ship giving folks a hand. I think she was getting on Diana's nerves, so she assigned Yasmin to me. She's helping me inspect and repair the thruster systems. I thought I was the most mechanically inclined person on the ship, but I think she has me beat. She can definitely teach me a thing or two, as long as I don't get too distracted by her smile. She's got the best smile.
Aww. He likes her. So they landed safely. This is the initial landing before the emergency takeoff. We're kind of listening to it in reverse, so I didn't know that. But it doesn't sound like they got attacked on the way down, but they clearly knew about the weapon on the way out. Try to get Miss Diana. We don't need to stop for repairs. That's what the drift drive and secondary propulsion system are for. But maybe Diana was wanting it to be wanted to fight for the repairs anyway. I'm not really sure. And it seems like we've listened to this one before, but let's listen to it again just to be sure.
I can only do repairs in spurts. That's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion's belt thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice. Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks...
Okay, we are going to pause it here because we have heard this one before. We did listen to it earlier. I think that we got this one from the back of the ship rather than from the front of the ship. And yeah, this is the whole they walked across the ice shelf to avoid the burrowing worms, which I don't think we've seen yet or experienced yet. But Diana was talking about it. It was the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, the tunneling creatures. which you've not experienced yet. But man, the foreshadowing on that is just crazy.
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the discovery clause. Let's see Stefanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
And that was a giant mistake for everyone. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that this was all done before game 1 because we cleared a lot of the virus. You don't get to see the virus on a lot of the creatures right now as you're swimming through the ocean. There doesn't seem to be the virus floating around. But the ship was one of the ships that was shot down in the game 1 before game 1 even began. And they wanted to discover all the biodiversity. And yeah, your instincts were unfortunately very misplaced this time around. And that's really rough. I don't know if you guys liked the sitting in the desk chair or not. You can let me know in the comments if you thought that was kind of cool. It seemed like a nice change of pace, location for being able to kind of listen to the stories as we walked around rather than just stopping and scrolling through the text. But if you liked seeing the text because it kind of helped you keep track of what was going on in the story and everything, we can definitely do that. I don't have a problem doing that. So we'll toss the nickel ore into here. I don't know why. This seems like a good place to do that, just like we'll toss the oh, no, that's not the right one. Into the lead. We'll toss that one here. Oh, we all have the rubies in there too. Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and since we have the quartz with us right now, we'll make 2 more glass. And actually, you know what? Maybe we'll make 4 more glass. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quartz isn't used for too many things besides glass, and we can always go collect more of it later. But this should allow us to toss on a habitat builder. And, oh, we already got all those windows. Oh, I was going to put 1 more window in there, but we don't need to. So let's go to base pieces and put a few more windows in. We don't really need a window over there. We'll leave this, that closed off and with the bed closed off, just because I don't think that makes for a very particularly nice view. But that gives us a nice wide view when we wake up in the morning from our bed. We could put down a planter and see if we can grow some plants in here. Probably actually need to use these guys. Oh, we don't have the titanium for it. Of course we don't. Of course we don't. And then I wanted to put down a jukebox. Quartz and titanium. Well, there we go. That's what one of the quartzes could have been used for. Ah, well. I think we got some quartz in our base. Oh! Okay, so this is interesting. If we put... I wanted to do the alien containment unit. Oh, we can. Nice. 5 glass and 2 titanium. Oh, man, we need some glass. We need some serious glass. 5 glass and 2 titanium. Okay, all right. Well, that's where our glasses are going to be stored for future. Or we'll use it down this hallway. I was thinking it would be cool to do some windows on the sides like this. So that you have, bulkhead windows, and that way you can kind of see out and look at the base from here. And then here you've got strength on one side, and then glass windows, strength, etc. So we could probably put up a couple more strength things. But we do have 57 bulkhead strength at the moment. So we actually are a little bit excessive on the strength department. We just don't have the quartz and the glass to be able to do too many things with it. So we'll put the synthetic fiber in here. This is not an advanced wiring kit. It's just a plain wiring kit, which is a little bit sad, but that's okay. This is also the wrong spot. I need to put it in here. And then we've got tons of nuclear rods, which is awesome. And power cells, which is great. We'll pull this one out, these two out, so we can charge them. Because these guys have already been charged. So we'll charge those. And we'll put them back into here. Well, we do need to go ahead and actually replace one as well. Pull that one out. We'll replace them all. Oh, we'll just replace them all. Take a minute and reset. Never hurts to prepare correctly. Especially this guy was very low. We might end up needing... Actually, since we have so many, how bad is it to build another battery charger? Wiring kit, copper wire, and titanium. I think we got all those things right now. Wiring kit, copper wire, 1 titanium. I want to put it here, so we'll actually pick up the frame picture and we'll put it upstairs where the bedroom is. Okay, and now we can stick more charging batteries. And we don't really need to charge the habitat builder because it's pretty set. But we did use some of the flashlight. So we'll swap it out. Put that one in there. And then we'll swap that back to the repair tool, which could also use a battery change. And how many batteries do you have in here? Yeah, we got 3 batteries in here. So we'll take out our classic 3. That's fine. We need to get a snack because our water and food are getting a little bit low. Save the bladderfish for when we're going on a journey. And try to eat the vegetation when we got it. Okay. So, we do have a couple of extra water bottles. So we'll toss one in there, and we'll toss the nutrient blocks in there, even though they're so handy and so nice. Where did we put our uranium? Over here? I feel like we put it in here. Yes. Yes, we did. Oh, this is also where we put our rods. Cool. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's put our little picture up here. 5. Let's come around this side. Oh, what? Okay, so I can't spin it. I was trying to see if I could spin it. Oh, no. Ugh. Okay, well, now we're sleeping. Never hurts to take an extra nap. Why not? It did change from night to day. I wonder if it's going to change from day to night. If I back up really far. There we go. Well, now it's nighttime. Oh well. That's totally fine. Go for a jaunt in the middle of the night. What do we get? We went through the prawn suit. Got all our materials. Oh, rotten. I can rot in here. Okay. Well, hopefully we can still plant it. We do know where it is, and we do have a faster... I totally forgot about that. Which is weird, because it wasn't long ago that I had one. Alright, we got the titanium, so let's just go ahead and run upstairs. Oh, come on. Let me through. Whoa, that's so cool! We gotta go, we gotta go. We gotta put our potatoes down. Okay, hopefully that'll grow. Hopefully that'll grow. We'll hope that it grows. Oh, wow, that is gorgeous. Aurora Borealis. Man, oh man, oh man. Beautiful. Okay, well there we go. freak out about that. The other ones are underwater. So we'll come back down here and grab some extra titanium. Toss the quartz into here. Toss the gold into there. Toss the uranium into here. And let's go plant another planter. Look at all of our rows of beautiful plants. Another exterior grow bed. That will not fit, but we can put one over here. Probably should put another light over here. What's the light? Glass and titanium. I want on the glass at the moment, but put you in, and then we can plant all of you. But then I can knife one or two of you for some extra seeds. And grow the rest of you. Yeah, look at all that. Cool. Okay, and we'll let the other ones grow. I think we need to actually plant the Red Wart first. Oh, well, no, I have no idea. Though it looks like that's the Red Wart and that's the purple. So, we did it opposite. So we went Red Wart. So let's do it opposite again. So we'll collect one of each. And this time we'll plant the violet and then the Red Wart. So that should be the Red Wart and that should be the violet. It's kind of hard to tell, actually. You know what? We'll just let it grow. See where it goes from there.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Okay, we got lots of materials, which is great. Biomaterials. So let's use some of them. We finally have this, the young cotton anemone. And what do we need for it in here? Oh, we got a new thing. Yeah, the reactor rod. Cool. Which we're not going to build for a while yet, but... Alright, salt deposit and 3 of those. Well, we got our 3. And we got our salt from in here. We also know where the salt flats are. So we got our acid. Don't spill it. And we need gold for polyaniline. And what did we need the polyaniline for? Ah. Oh, we need 2. Okay. Well, I mean, we also don't have the kyanite, so that's fine. What else do we need it for? Ion cube for an ion battery. Battery infused with alien ion technology. I guess if we got enough batteries, yeah, it's an ion-powered cell. If we got enough ion cubes, we could make a bunch of ion batteries that would last longer than the normal batteries that we have, because we've been burning through the batteries pretty decently, at a pretty decent rate. And then we can have the ion-powered cell to make even better ones. But that all depends on how many ion cubes we eventually get. So... Oh, there we go. Yes, we do want this. Let's go ahead and do that. Heavy synthetic fibers providing physical protection, enhanced survival in extreme temperatures. That's good, so we can go down into the hot areas, or maybe even the cold areas. Synthetic fibers, 2 diamonds, and 2 titanium. 2 titanium, 2 diamonds. And do we have a synthetic fiber in here? We do indeed. And then, yeah, I don't know what the polyaniline was for, except for that other thing. Because you already have the MK2 depth module. We need 2 more kyanite for that. We already have the depth 2 for the sea truck. We don't need the depth 3, but we need more kyanite for that. So we're stuck a bit heavy with the kyanite. Which is great. Just great, just great. Maybe that will go into the other slot over there. Compass displays in the HUD. Maybe that'll do there. We could try it. Glass, titanium, and ion battery. You know what? Let's make one just to do it. Just to do it. Ion battery. Ion cube, gold, silver, and lithium. Gold, silver, lithium, and ion cube. We have a bunch of them. How many do we have? 6? Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 8. Had 8. Now we got 7. Okay. And then headband here. Glass and titanium. Well, we can get 2 of these out and a titanium and make us some glass. Yeah, we are definitely in need of the quartz.
Comes with an advanced weather-resistant strap that can withstand volcanic heat or an ice age blizzard. A perpetual, hands-free light source in even the darkest environments.
Nice. Can we put it on there? No, we can't. That's just where it goes. Yep, it is. It is up there. And I wonder if it ever loses power, but okay, well, at least we have it now, so that's good to know. And if we need to, we can recycle everything and get our stuff back, but yeah, I don't know where. I mean, I know that we need that. I know that we need that eventually, but we certainly don't have much of a use for it right this second. So, because we're going to need 2 of them to build anything useful with it. Oh, these are the 35 waters. Good to know. We already have ourselves some lunch. All right, let's check the modification stations for both of these. It's on the other side. Why did I put it on the other side? Does anyone know why I put it over here? It's the same thing that we have downstairs. So that's really it. It's the thermal reactor. We need 2 of them. And we need 2 kyanites. We need to find a lot more kyanite for all this stuff. Okay. And then what was the other thing that we needed the spore stuff for? We needed all the spore stuff for something too. Is it for the benzene? Yes, benzene. Flowering spore 2, ribbon plant 1 ribbon plant. And that's for the grapple arm. Okay, there we go. Now we're putting 2 and 2 together. Have I even gotten all that stuff out of the ship? I don't think I have. What I really could use is a storage locker just for shoving all of this stuff in that I'll eventually want to get back out in a minute later, but allows me to bring more stuff down. If I pull, yeah, I actually want to keep the tools on me. And there. We'll store the food and the headlamp and the battery. Okay. Opens up my inventory a little bit more so I can carry more stuff as I'm going up and down. All right, it's benzene time. Oh, we've got more of those plants. Cool. Or the seeds. So, what do we need for benzene? The ribbon plants. We have a bunch outside. We have a ton in here too. So let's just grab a bunch in here. And let's do, what do you think, 2? How many do we need for the prawn arm? Oh, just 1. Okay, well, let's stick with 1 for now. Unless we find that we need more later, but it doesn't hurt to have extras. Yeah, I don't see anything else that needs them for right now. Lithium, 2 titanium, and an advanced wiring kit. 2 titanium. A lithium. An advanced wiring kit is going to be gold. 2 table coral. And a copper wire. So let's make a copper wire. That should open up a computer. Ooh. Yes, computer chip. Then we combine with the silver for the wiring kit. Which, do we already have a wiring kit? No, we do not. Okay. That's something that we've had before, so that's why I wanted to check and make sure that we actually used it if we had it. Now we can make the advanced wiring kit. And now, benzene, lithium, 2 titanium, and a prawn suit grappling arm. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, well, we don't need to make the rest of this stuff for now, so we'll toss it back into here. Go, flowering spores, go! And we'll go plant the rest of these seeds. Of course, exiting from the longest drive around. Ah, they do grow quick. Already ripe for... Oh no, 60%. Okay. Well, they're still growing fairly quickly. How is our bioreactor doing? Still got some more. More cooking to do. I keep being ready for it to drop off and say that it has no more power, but nope, it's good for now. Alright, let's get our stuff back. And man, are we still on the hunt for better source of kyanite? But with the grapple arm, I feel a little bit more confident. Going back to that area where we hit the Leviathan, because we can drop down to 1,100 meters near where the volcano is, and B, we can give ourselves the little boost with the grappling arm to kind of get up to where we want to be. So heal this feller. Okay. Put that away. It does eat through batteries. It's like the repair tool really needs one of those ion batteries. So that way it can last a lot longer. Because at the moment, it's taking its sweet, sweet time. Alright, and then I want to keep one of the grabber arms on me, just in case we do find ourselves in a situation where it needs to, we need to swap. It's better to swap for a grabbing arm than for the grappling hook arm. But nope, didn't want to do that. Okay. Do we have, yes, we got water. We got our arm. Our inventory is filling up a bit extra, but, you know, not the end of the world. I guess you could get rid of probably 1 ion battery and 1 normal battery. We'll store those in here. Okay. Well, that's really cool. I was not expecting to find the front half of the ship. And we learned a lot more about what was happening with the Mercury II. Really unfortunate situation. Maybe we'll find the Cave of the Survivors, or maybe we won't. Maybe there won't be anyone. We have found 1 person before. It's the first time we've ever met someone else before. But yeah, I think we've had... Oh, hey! Is it... We pick up Chinese potato. Potatoes common throughout China territories, highly adaptable to different environments, and a staple of new colonies galaxy-wide. Well, I guess, yeah, we just pick up the, like, potato seeds, you know, it's just potatoes, and take them as a snack. Well, cool. Now we can plant a couple more of those if we wanted to as well. And we're gonna green up the room a little bit. I know that there's... Wait, what happened to our Oh, because we said no battery. Jeez. Kidding me? Silliness. Let's toss our builder tool into here for now. What was the green? No. Huh. I think in the previous game there was a green wall, but we don't have that yet in this game. So I think you saw what I'm doing now. And then titanium and what, 1 copper? So we will grab 2 and 2. Okay. Let's go back up and build. There we go.
The jukebox lets you listen to music in your base. No one said survival couldn't be funky.
Funky, funky, funky.
What is the purpose of this device?
It plays music so that I have something to listen to.
Die peacefully.
Music? I can detect certain patterns within it. Is it mathematical? An instrument of science? Does it help with your research?
It does, just not in the way you're probably thinking. Music and math are strongly related. Rhythm is math, harmonies can be math, but music as a whole is more than that. We experience it on an emotional level.
I sense it has an impact on your pulse and breathing. It makes you move differently. Humans are controlled by music.
We make music, and we're moved by it. Not everything is about control, Alan.
It's so neat how you can control this. Can you just pull it? Oh, you can. That's so cool. Oh, these jams are awesome. Okay, so you can still hear it here. All right, it's quiet over here. So let's put a jukebox speaker. Oh, nice. So let's put one here. It's so cool because you can hear it in your speakers based upon, like, your headphones, based on which direction it's going. So we might have to put another one in the hallway because this is a very far distance away, but let's put one here. Yeah. We have enough materials for another one here. Can't put them on the roof, unfortunately. Oh, cool. We can put it right here in the middle of the hallway. Let's do it right here. Oh, of course. Titanium and copper. All right, we gotta add more. This is awesome. See, way too quiet down here. Man, we're gonna jam out our base. And this is where we can use all of our copper that we've been sitting around for a long time on. All right, now we're way too far down, so let's add another one here. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. Now we got music through our entire base. Well, mostly through our base. We do have a few areas, like in here in the control room, where we don't have it, but that's okay. We don't go into the control room that often. That's so cool. Let's see what other tracks they've got. Deep Blue. Die Peacefully. Jukebox 1. Subnautica Stimulus. That's the one we just listened to. So it's just 3. It's just 3 at the moment. We've only got 3 at the moment. I think that the Deep Blue is probably my favorite. We need a lot more quartz to be able to get our alien containment. We're going to put right in the center of this room. It's going to be awesome. We'll start to hatch some of those alien eggs that have been sitting around for forever. Right, Mr. Peeper? Right? I know it. Alright, well this is going to be it for me today. This has been awesome. Tons of fun. We're taking our room to the next level. Making it awesome, despite our whiteout area out there. Making our room look great from all of our borrowed stuff. We got music. We got an office space. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should pick up the frame picture and put it over here on the table. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think the best place is for this. That seems kind of cool. Look at us. We're getting a whole not club, but like, I don't know, bedroom setup going on. I like our choice of bed too. That's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Hope you had fun. Feel free to subscribe if you like the content. We'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye.